Typical day for me, wake up at 6, eat, get ready for school, go to school.
There's often traffic, which is why we have to leave early, so I miss breakfast a lot,
And I have 7 classes till 3:30.
School is school.
And have band rehearsal.
Dance practice, drill team.
Ultimate frisbee practice.
Taekwondo. Choir.
Volleyball.
Soccer.
Athletics.
Or church or another activity.
And then go home, have about 2.5 hours of homework.
By then I'm tired and it's time to go to bed.
And that's usually every day.
My favorite things about my life for the rest of the week are probably just just hanging out in my graphic design class.
those moments where you get to nap.
Doing band with all my friends is pretty fun.
Probably just hanging out with friends and sports practices.
So I get to learn new things in school.
Seeing friends who want to support you, and that support is just absolutely overwhelming.
One of my challenges is probably just like the expectations that I set for myself.
The things that people will say or do to push you different directions, to try to get a reaction.
Probably peer pressure when other kids try to get you to do things.
Just living up to everybody's expectations of what I should be doing or what I should be accomplishing.
One thing that I've been struggling with lately is back problems and hip problems because of dance.
Online bullying, because I play a lot of online games and then there's a lot of people that bully me online.
On a serious note, probably my greatest struggle is just lingering, with my eyes where I shouldn't be.
And then also unclean thoughts about people, and not just in a lustful way, you dislike this person because of their features.
Studying, doing homework, and mixed with the hours of practice we have to do is pretty stressful.
Just kind of being in that environment, because it breeds bad habits in multiple ways, just trust issues and swearing every once in a while. It's just those are probably the 2 biggest ones for me.
Waking up is pretty hard, especially when living with depression and anxiety disorders. It's really hard sometimes, and just trying not to put that on everybody that you're around, trying to act like you kind of got it a little bit together, you're okay enough to not be the downer all the time, because nobody wants that. And that's probably the hardest thing.
Usually what's helpful to me, we have a group chat set up, and we just if someone's having a bad time, they'll text and be like, hey guys, I really need some prayers for this, and we'll pray over them.
I would just say having good friends surrounding you.
Good influencing friends that to be surrounded with, to not bring you down, and people that will just pick you up instead.
Probably Wednesday night bite.
And just thinking about God in general, how God relates in some things.
Well, one thing that we do with some of the other girls in the youth group is Bible study on Mondays, which really, Monday is the start off of the week, so that really helps with the rest of the week.
Christian music on the radio. That helps a lot.
I love all the lessons that Scott and Train give. They always hit me at the right time usually. And also the poet David Bowden, love his work. It always helps me just to listen to him.
My favorite verse, I think it's in Ephesians somewhere, I can't remember exactly where, but no eye is seen, no ear is heard, no mind is perceived what God has planned for those who love him.
Knowing that there's people like the adults and the kids in the youth group that I can always text or call, and they're willing to talk whenever.
My mom reminds me every day that people are look up to me. Beginning of high school, that was really hard to believe, but as I got older, I could see it.
Just coming to the youth group and being surrounded by the people who have the same struggles and who want to go to the common goal. And whether it be a retreat, a bingo night, or a guys night, it's all giving you that fill that you need for the rest of the week to power through.
The Bible verse Romans 12:2 is talking about not conforming to society. So it's just, since our world is a little bit messed up and a little broken, it's just always really helpful to have a little reminder that God isn't of this world and that we shouldn't be either.